when you're coding in Unity, you're going to have to write some scripts, and the scripts are written with a programming language. So the language that we use on the OmerVision tutorials is C#. And we could do that coding for the scripts using Visual Studio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to download Visual Studio 2017. Okay, so in my browser, I'll just type this in for the search, and that should come up with something that shows me how to download Visual Studio here. Downloads, install Visual Studio, Visual Studio IDE. Let's see if it's this one. Okay, this looks good. Here we are on the Microsoft site, visualstudiomicrosoft.com, downloads, and here we have Visual Studio Community Edition, which is free. So professional enterprise, they're free too, but sooner or later they're going to run out of trial time and you'll be having to sign up and pay for it. But if you download the free edition, this is powerful enough to do with Unity. So I'm going to click that, free download, and it's like here it's going to have like a installation program. So let me put this in my downloads folder. So this isn't Visual Studio, but this is the installer. So I'm going to save this to my downloads folder first, save. And here it is. It's a very small file. And in Chrome, when the file finishes, it stops blinking. A survey, no thanks. All right, so the file that stops blinking, then I could click on the file and it starts the installer for Visual Studio. There's a little message box that pops up that says, do you want to install it? I say yes. You may not have seen that in the video because it stops the video recording when it did that. But anyway, here we go. What's this say? Visual Studio Installer. Before you get started, we need to set up a few things so that you can configure your installation. Okay, continue. So here we go. It's fetching files, downloading them from the internet. And then, good. Now that the files are downloaded, it's going to start unpacking and installing them. Good. So far, so good. But this isn't even the install yet. This is just setting up for install. Visual Studio takes, it could take like 2 hours to install. One time it took me. But when that part of the video comes, we'll just go like fast forward. So it's just getting stuff ready. And now here comes the installer window. And this product is already installed. Okay, so I already have Visual Studio installed. So that's why it detected that I already have it installed, so I could do an update if I wanted to. So, but you would see that you don't have it installed. You're going to follow instructions. So here I'm going to say update, and you guys would say install on yours. And operation is beginning. So, I hope you guys have a fast internet connection because you basically download all the software nowadays. You don't have it on a disk or a CD that you could buy it from in a store anymore. So this is going to go. It's going to take a Here we go. So Visual Studio, I think it finished installing. So now, what's this? Now I guess you could launch it. Let's see what we got here. Okay. And this is basically Visual Studio, where I could create projects. File, new project. And this is a professional tool. You can make ASP.NET web pages. You can make desktop applications. You can make Windows APIs. It has the language C#. It has the language Visual Basic. You can make projects for a SQL Server, everything. But we're going to use it to do things with Unity. And when we use it to do things with Unity, we actually access it through Unity. Okay, there you go.